Hi friends, welcome to Knowledge Share. Today we are going to see about Modern Comments, which is a free app published in Microsoft App Store. As you all know, SharePoint Modern Pages comes with the default comments. So the default comments provide some functionalities like posting the comments, reply, like, and also for the reply, it is restricted to a couple of levels. So you cannot reply to any more than 2 levels of comments, and you can like it, but you cannot edit the comments, and you cannot mention any users, and there are much more things like attachments. So let us see how we can use this modern comments as an enhanced feature for out of the box comments. So let us see some of the features, and we will dive into a demo. So the first is it's free of cost, no license required. So anybody can use this modern comments. No complex configuration. So the moment you install the app, and there is no complex configuration except you have to set a few properties, which I will walk you through how to set up the properties, and that is very simple. It's well designed, and the properties will have all the captions and information so that once you see the properties, you know what to do it. And the app properties, the properties which I mentioned earlier, can be configured or maintained only by the site administrator. So not all the end users who has the contribution or read access will be able to maintain. So this is to reduce unwanted conflicts among the users. So only site administrator can manage the app properties. And this comments can be used with other web parts. So modern page can have more than one web parts, and there are a couple of sections. You can have different sections with different web parts. So you can also use this modern comments along with the other web parts. If you see some of the advanced features, the modern comments providers like reply, which is multiple levels of reply. Edit, you can edit your own comments. You can delete your own comments as long as there is no reply. You can delete your own comments. You can upvote it, that is like or dislike it. And mentions, you can mention your colleagues, or if you have a guest users, or if you have any vendors you are sharing it, then you can mention them. So automatically there will be some email triggers for the mentions and also for the replies, but that can be configured. Last but not least, you can attach files. So basically this modern comments, the business case scenario is you can use this modern comments to collect comments and also feedback from the users for the page. So the attachments which you can attach can be viewed inside the comment section itself. Like if you are attaching office documents or images or video, you can view it within the comment section instead of navigating or downloading the files. And last but not least, notification emails. As I said already, it can be enabled or disabled. So the emails are triggered if you reply or if you mention someone in the comments. So these are all few of the features. So let us dive into a demo so that I'll show you how this modern comments work and what are all the other features that you can implement. This is the link to the modern comments app in App Store. So here you can see I have provided a couple of screenshots, and I have also provided the features. And if you have any issues or any concern or anything you want to clarify, you can always use this support link. So it will always, you can always mention whatever the issues you are facing it or whatever the clarifications. So I will support immediately. Within 1 or 2 hours you will get a reply from me. So I will include this link in the video description. Now let us see how you can use the modern apps. So here I have already installed the modern comments. So when you go to the site contents, you can see I have already installed the modern comments. So what I'll do is I have just added the modern comments in one of the modern pages. So here it is. So if you see this page, so it has a call to action web part, some text web part, and also image and the text web part. And below that, I have disabled the out of the box comments and I have added the modern comments. So if you see here, I have logged in using my account. So automatically, if your profile pictures are uploaded, then it will be displayed with the profile picture. And also I have logged in to the same page using one more user, which is Lee. So he'll be seeing all the comments and you can see his own profile picture. Okay, so first let us dive into the settings. So how we can add it. So the moment once you added this web part, so automatically there will be a backend list automatically created, and for every page there will be a line item. There will be an item and all the comments and likes and what all the things you are doing inside this modern comments will be stored in the list. So you don't have to worry about the list. So it is automatically maintained. So there is no specific steps to create the list or columns. It is auto. Okay. So when you go to the properties, as I said, since I am the site administrator, only I'll be able to maintain these settings. So let us go one by one. So the first is datetime format. So whenever you add the comments or whenever your colleagues add the comments, so it will be displayed with the datetime. So the format, so what format you have to use, so that is the format you have to give here. Next is profile picture rounded, whether you need a round profile picture or the square one. So if I unselect the profile picture round, then it will be displayed with the square type. Next is navigation, and this is called the navigation, whether you need the navigation to be displayed or just the comments. So when you disable the navigation, you can just see the comments box and the comments. So there won't be a categorization like newest, oldest and the popular comments or the attachments. So the next is attachments. So it is not always all that users will enable these attachments, because once the user started uploading files, they think that it will kill their space. So don't be afraid of this. You can enable the attachments and you can also control the size of the files that they can upload and what type of file they can upload. So here I have enabled the attachment. So once you have enabled the attachments, you have to choose a document library. So if you are already using a document library, then you can choose the existing one, or for this comments you can create a specific document library. Nothing, just create a out of the box document library. There is no custom fields or nothing to be added, just plain vanilla document library. That's it. Once you create it, just map that document library. So here I have mapped the shared documents, which is the documents out of the box document library, and allowed files. So while installing the app, the default properties, it will allow all the images and office documents plus PDF. So if you want to allow any other custom extensions, or if you want to allow any other extensions like TXT, CSV or any other format, TIFF, so you can just add those extension comma separated. Automatically you will be able to add the attachments, add those files. And here is the size which you can control. What is the size of the attachment to be added? So you can allow until 10 megabytes. So as of now, by default, it will be allowed only 1 megabytes. So you can always use this slider to choose. The next is reply to comments. So here you can see there is a reply button. So if you want your users to reply to the other user comments, then you can enable this option. Or if you want just to you're collecting just a feedback, then just deselect it. So the moment they enter the comments, they won't be able to reply it. The other users, they can just see it and they can just enter the new comments, but they cannot reply to these comments. The next is email to notify the reply. So this is whenever you enable the reply, you can choose whether for every reply, whether there should be an email triggered. For example, here Lee has sent me a message. So when I click reply and then post some comments, Lee will automatically receive an email with the link to the page and also who commented it and what is the comments. So for example, let me click apply. So let me reply to this email. So I have replied to Lee's comments. So if I check the email, so it will take some time to send an email. So see, so he has received an email. Hi Lee, your teammates are trying to reach you, and this is a direct link to the page and who replied to your comment and what is the reply. So this is how you will receive an email for the replies. And if you disable this email notification, so there won't be any notification to the reply. Whenever the users come and see the page, they can see the reply. So the next thing is edit comments. So only the comments posted by you can be edited. If you want to enable this, you can enable this. Once you enable this, you will have an option to edit the comments, and you cannot edit the other comments. Always you can edit your own comments, and this edit functionality is available only to the text comments. If you are attaching the document, like here I have attached a document, you cannot edit this. You can just delete it and then you can reattach another file, but you can't edit this attachment comment. So if you want, you can enable or disable the edit comments. Delete, like same, you can delete your own comments the moment someone replied to your comments. For example, I have enabled the delete. So here for other so here if you can see delete option. The moment you received a reply, you cannot delete the parent comments. So that is by default it is restricted. Once you receive the reply for your comments, you cannot delete it, and also you cannot delete the replied comments. Once you posted the reply and if you want to delete it, you cannot delete it. Upvoting is nothing but liking, like or unlike the comments. So that is the upvoting functionality. And mentions is something, if in case if you want to mention someone, you can just type in at and then start typing their email ID, first name, last name. So these three parameters you can search. So here I have typed in the email ID, so that you will be listed with the top 5 users, and you can select the users and then you can enter the comments. So here for example, if I select Lee and then I am just typing so this is how you can mention it. And for mentions, I have an option called email to notify the mention. So whenever someone mention your name with the comments, then automatically you will receive an email, only if this option is enabled. So now I have enabled this option. I'm mentioning Lee. So when I send the comments, so automatically Lee will get a email saying that someone has mentioned you in this page. So let us see. So here you can see. So there won't be any full description of what they had mentioned it. So you can automatically navigate to the page and then you can check it. And this is just to notify that someone mentioned your name, like how it comes in Teams, someone has mentioned. So the same way, I'm just triggering an email. Hashtags. Hashtag is pretty much, it's very simple. You can just add any words with the hash and then you can send it. So automatically, sorry, I didn't click apply. So automatically you can see the hashtags will be applied. So will be in a different style, and there is no specific advanced functionality built over this hashtag. It is just to show these are all the hashtags that are available. The last property is document preview, which allows the users to view the attachments inside the section itself. So for example, whenever they are uploading the files like images, Word document, Excel, PPT, PowerPoint. So those documents, if you enable this document preview, they will be able to view the file inside this comment section itself. For example, this is a Word document where they can see it inside this. The moment when you disable this, they will be provided with a link and they have to click this link, and sometimes it will download it. If the browser supports it, it will be viewed in the browser. So that is how you can minimize the page length. If you are viewing, if you are showing the preview, then it will be a long scroll for the page, but if you disable it, always there will be a link. So the preview will be available only for the supported video files, supported images, and Office documents. PDF, there is no preview for PDF. So PDF, even though the preview is enabled, all unsupported documents will be displayed as a link. So this is how you can use the modern comments. You can add it to the page and then you can start receiving the comments or feedback from the users. I hope you like this app. Please feel free to comment and like the video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.